feel comfortable there with all the work you got there this summer?
Oh yeah, it's just like being able to jump back and forth. I was able to get a lot of reps at left guard, so it's something I'm definitely comfortable jumping back and forth between doing. But wherever they need me to play, I'll play.
You also played a little bit of right guard your rookie year. Just
Yep.
talk about that experience.
Yeah, I had I think like 4 or 5 games maybe playing at right guard. That kind of always stays in the back pocket. So it's something I do have experience doing, and if they need me to, I'll step up.
Obviously, you guys feel for your teammate not being here now, but how quickly are you guys able to turn the page, next man up mentality type thing?
Yeah, I mean, we can do that as quick as possible, but I don't want to think about it like that. I want to keep AVT with us. As much as he wants to step in and kind of be with the room, help us out. I don't want to forget what he's done. He's a captain, just such a veteran guy for this team. I think going into his 5th year. So he's definitely somebody that can still help us no matter, in whatever way he chooses. So, yeah.
How much of a hit is this to this group?
Yeah, it's definitely a hit, but, we do, have to just keep moving forward. And, I know he's behind us, and, he sent us, he sent me a text with some, good words, and, I know he's rooting for us. So.
As you mentioned, he was a captain.
Mm-hmm.
So who would on your group would step into that leadership role?
I'm really not sure. I don't know if how they'll handle that. So we'll see.
What are your emotions like as you get ready for the start of another new season?
Yeah, man, it's an exciting time every year. It's like Christmas starting. That first week of practice, it all comes together. It all feels a little different. The coaches got a little different look on their face, the players as well, and I'm just excited. Obviously we got a great, formidable opponent, and what else can you ask for?
How do you envision the identity of this offense?
Yeah, I mean, I envision this offense being something that is very detailed. When I think of this offense, there's a lot of moving parts on it, right? And with that, it's got to be detailed. The players have to know exactly where the snap points are, where the idea behind why we're doing these motions. All those things are at a premium in this offense because we do them a lot. So with that, I don't want to give out too much info, but our identity is going to be we can do whatever, take what the defense gives us. I'm going to say that.
Garrett, your former quarterback sitting on the other sideline. When you look back at the time you had with Aaron, what did you learn, and how disappointing was it that it maybe didn't kind of reach everyone's expectations?
Yeah, man. Obviously I got the opportunity to play with a living legend in this game, and for me it was every day I got to learn something. I tried to go about it the right way and always make sure I was being a sponge. And man, I can't even. It's hard to put into words exactly what I took away from those experiences sitting next to him and hearing the way he talks about ball. I learned a lot. As far as the way things went, that's the game we played. When you put together a roster, a team, you got to go out and play on Sundays. And when it came to Sundays, we didn't play our best football, and that's what that was. But we have another opportunity to make right on that, starting on Sunday. And that's the exciting thing for everyone in this locker room that was here these last 2 years. The expectation is still there. The expectation is if not, it's greater. Let's go out and play good football on Sundays. We know what we missed out on, right? And then let's go out and play good ball.
How excited are you to see this offense in its full glory?
I'm excited. Yeah, I feel like we've had some small sample sizes out there where the world's got to see it. And as far as practice goes, we've had some really good practices. And not to mention, we're going up against our defense, where it's in the case of they've seen everything we're doing for however many weeks we've been at this thing. So it's exciting to go up against another opponent and put your stuff on film. And yeah, man, just go out and execute and play good football, right? See where it puts us.
You and Jalen Ramsey have had some good battles over the years. Do you have any idea how they might use him this year?
I think they're going to use him a little bit everywhere. He's that type of player. He's got great ball skills. To me, it's like with that guy like that, you probably want him looking at the quarterback, So I expect them to do a little bit of everything with him. If someone's getting after them a little bit, maybe they'll put him on that player. But, yeah, truly I expect a mixed bag with him lined up all over the field.
Garrett, you talked about Justin and what he can do, and you know what he can do. You said the world's got to see it now. What do you think he's going to show this season with this team?
Yeah, I mean, just his abilities that he's had his whole life. Since college, since high school, what he's been, one of the top players in the game, and I'm confident that's going to come to fruition up here. So for me, it's how can I help him get to that point, right? And all the receivers, how can we be that detailed to where he knows where we're going to be, when we're going to be there. This whole thing is catered to just make sure that he has 100% confidence and we're going to be where we're going to be. And that's the facts. That's the facts.
How much have you talked with Aaron, or what's that relationship been like since he left?
I ain't talked to Aaron since he left, so wish him the best this season. Yeah, but we ain't chopped it up since he left.
What's it like preparing for a game with Justin again, and just how dialed in is he?
I mean, it's awesome, man. Just to see that look on his face, one that I recognize, that I've been seeing. Obviously we had a little hiatus there, but since college, and knowing what that looks like when he's locked in, man, and you can feel it. The way he addresses the team, all that, it's starting to come back to me. I remember this from O State, and I'm sorry, what was the question again, Eric? I'm sorry, brother.
I just said, what's it like preparing for a game with Justin again? And just how
yeah, it's exciting, man. It's exciting to get this is honestly, when you come into the league, you don't think you're ever going to get to play with your college teammates again, let alone the guy throwing you the ball. So I'd kind of, I ain't playing with them boys. I love them, but like they're going to ball where they're going to ball, right? And for this to happen, it's a blessing for me to have some familiarity and the level of conversations we can have. So it's just exciting, man. I'm excited to go out there and put my best foot forward to make sure that we're, hitting on all.
What was your reaction? Different here with Aaron and the new coaching staff. Is there a different feeling as you get ready for this season than maybe past season?
I mean, man, we were competitive as hell this offseason. It's the mindset of, okay, we're playing a game, but we ain't got to turn it up a notch because we've been at this, right? That's kind of the one thing I would say that's a little different. Besides that, man, we got game 1, week 1, we got a big game, start of another football season. I've been playing for I don't know how long. I feel like I did when I was 7 years old, which is beautiful. It's a good thing. You're excited. You're gonna lay your clothes out. You know what I'm saying? That type of vibe. I'm pumped up.
What was your reaction to being named a captain, and what's your reaction to losing your other captain, AVT? For the year?
I mean, with AVT, man, it's something that you just hate to see. I had some great combos with him just leading up to this season, and knowing that he's not going to be able to be out there with us this season breaks my heart, because he's someone that goes about everything the right way. A soft-spoken guy, but when he does talk, it means something. Just not to mention just the level of player he is. A guy that would really help us. So with that, we're going to be ready to react and make moves accordingly. But it definitely hurts. It definitely doesn't make our team better losing a guy like that. We're going to do our best to replace AVT. And as far as getting graded a captain by my teammates here, it was I've had some accolades since I got in the league, but this is the one that's going I'll probably tell my kids about first, right? And that just comes from the last 3 years here. I'm not the most outspoken guy. I'm maybe not the blueprint of a leader when it comes to a captain, but to know that the guys still appreciate the way I go about things, and that they respond to what I do say, it means the world. And man, I just want to go out there and play good ball to make sure that they feel good about what they did, man. This is an exciting season for me, though. I'm pumped. I appreciate it.
Are there added responsibilities as a captain?
Oh, for sure, man. It's definitely some added responsibility, but all responsibilities that I'm willing to bear, man. I can't wait to get out there and just go do it. I think it looks different based on each individual. They didn't vote me captain for me to act like someone I'm not, right? So there's always balance in that, but yeah, definitely different level of expectation, and like I said, man, I'm excited to bear it.